Hi, this is Jack Ellis at Bar Mills. We're going to discuss some tools today that are not your basic tools, but the next step up. We're going to get some tools here that make the job easier for you to do and build your kits. The one thing I didn't mention before on the basic tools is that you want to have a nice flat surface with good light to work. The more light you have, the better you see the model, the better you'll build the model. The next thing I like to use is a cutting pad. Put that right down on the bottom of your desk there and work right on it. It saves the blades and it keeps your desk from getting really messy too sometimes. The next thing I like is a piece of glass. I'll work on the piece of glass because a piece of glass stays flat. The glue doesn't stick to it and it makes it much nicer when you go to put your model down on your railroad and it sits flat on the base. The other thing I love to use is this short line chopper. I've had this one for a long time, and if you're doing strip wood with repetitive cuts, this is the thing to have. If you have to 50 pieces all the same length, this makes real short work of it. The other thing is a pair of needle files for doing your small castings and plastic and even some of your wood. It even has a round rasp file for opening up holes. The next thing I like to use is a pin vise. Pin vise work really well. Holds small drill bits, even a common pin when you want to put some nail holes in the side of your building. Speaking of nail holes, this is a punch wheel used in conjunction with a straight edge to put the nails right up the side of the building. It gives them in rows about 2 feet apart. It gives you that look of an older building. The other thing I have here, which is a very interesting tool, this is called a swivel knife. This is used for cutting curves. The blade actually pivots as you cut and makes nice round cuts smooth. The other one I like to use is an awl. This is for poking holes, starting holes, making knot holes, things like that. A mechanical pencil. The nice thing about the mechanical pencil, when it breaks and you need a sharp edge, is turn it out and get a little more edge. Brushes. I like to use a nice makeup brush. It works really well for putting on powders, and it can be bought at your local cosmetic store. And while we're on brushes, I have what we call micro brushes. It's great for applying small amounts of glue, or you can actually use it as a paintbrush, getting in those small areas. One of the other things I like to use, these hold things really tight, nice knurled edge, getting small pieces in. These are forceps. Most of the tool people out there carry them. One of the other things I really like, it's really cool, I don't know if you can see this or not, but it has a small suction cup. If you're doing small glazing of your windows, this actually can pick them up and place them exactly where you want without getting your fingerprints on the acetate or the clear styrene. And one of the last tools I have today is called a file card. This is what I like to use to grain my wood. It takes 2 passes and I'm done. It gives me a nice coarse grain or a light grain depending upon how much pressure I use. 1 or 2 wipes right over the wood and I get my grain that I like. So these are some of the tools that you don't really need, but it makes the job much easier. Now don't forget, we have lots more of our clinic videos on the website. Don't forget to go to the next ones. See you later.